So, they finally decided to listen to the community, guys, and they finally buffed and/or per se reworked Gardevoir, and I am so excited to bring it to you. I'm sure a lot of other Gardevoir mains out there are rejoicing right now just because this Pokemon is so much fun now. But hey, we're gonna dive into it. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all those around the world. Welcome back to our Pokemon Unite video featuring Gardevoir here coming through the Master Rank in the jungle. That's right, in the jungle. Much prefer her in the jungle now because her power spike is so much earlier than it was before. Therefore, you can ramp up your damage so quick. You can come out of the jungle and do very, very good ganks with Gardevoir now, especially with Psyshock. When it comes to getting bees early, no Pokemon in this game right now can trade with you at bees with Psyshock if you do it, safely. You know what I mean? Don't just walk in and face tank it, but Psyshock does way too much damage for them to sit there at level 5 and try to trade with you. And generally speaking, you're level 5 and you come out of that bush, so they're lower level than you. You will do the most damage in the game at that point. 100% guarantee it. But either way, Gardevoir still is a little bit squishy, the same old usual, but still, she's been reworked where she gets her abilities a lot faster than she did beforehand. I'm sorry about the dog in the background, I apologize. But either way, she's still fun, still strong, and now I think she will be a candidate to be in the S tier rank when it comes to special attack Pokemon. And she may be hands down one of my favorite special attack Pokemon in the game now, because now she's a lot more fun, she's more versatile, she can go to whatever lane she wants to. You can even have Gardevoir and Garchomp on your team, and we'll get into Garchomp later on, what they did to him. Same thing almost. Now, at the end of the day though, keep in mind you are playing a ranged burst mage, right? And you will have your wins, you will have your losses, you will have your victories, defeats, what have you. But you need to learn, each and every game you play Gardevoir, you need to pay attention to the little mistakes you're making, because this Pokemon is super positional. In other words, if you're not in a good position to help your team out, if you're not helping your team out because you got caught out or what have you, you're no good dead, right? But I see a lot of Gardevoir players now and before still save that Unite move, even though when it's only like 2 targets. Just throw it, guys. Like, it's really easy to generate a Unite move in Pokemon Unite. For those of you that don't know how to do it, you're taking Amplifier Tome, the megaphone item that looks like a megaphone that lowers your cooldown, gives you a better ultimate charge. Other than that, the only thing you gotta do is kill enemy Pokemon or kill wild Pokemon. That's it, and your Unite move will charge a lot faster than normal. For those of you that don't know how to do that. This is why when I go through the jungle and I'm trying to rotate for a gank or trying to rotate for objectives, I'm always typically trying to find Corphishes or killing Corphishes on the way. That way I can have my abilities up. And for some reason, I don't know what Absol was doing up here. It is what it is. But still though, again, she does so much burst. And if those of you that don't know how to play with Psyshock versus Future Sight, think about this. Man, see, this thing right here, oof, really annoying, yo. I let him or her play the new Pokemon, give or take. Because I already had the new Pokemon, locked in, obviously. I'm just like, you know what, it's fine, let someone else do it. And then she tries to follow me, level 1, try to take my jungle. First of all, comes through, tries to take my jungle again, it's just like, alright, okay buddy, alright pal, okay guy, you know what I mean? It's like, you try to be nice to Karen, and Karen always tries to do you dirty. What are you supposed to do? But again, you see where I'm positioned at here? Obviously, my team is already mixed up into that fold, so the enemy team couldn't get to me in the first place, and that's what you want to do. You want to sit back, you want to make sure you're poking from a long range, and do the best that you can when you're playing Gardevoir. But it looks like they had an early surrender. We're going to dive right into the very next video. See you guys in 2 seconds. Aw man, it's finally here, this brand new Christmas update that we're going to be getting fully on December 15th. Keep a lookout, brand new Dragonite Pokemon coming out. Dragonite, man, Dragonite. I can't wait, I'm so hyped for it. It's going to be my very first Pokemon in this game that I've been super stoked to play. It's going to be a brand new main. We're going to dive into it. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all those around the world. Welcome back to another Pokemon Unite video featuring Gardevoir coming through the Master Rank in the jungle. We are running the same exact build we picked up in the previous Pokemon video, in which, sorry about that, it only lasted like 4 or 5 minutes before they surrendered. Each their own. We're running Muscle Band, we're running Shell Bell, we're running Choice Specs on Gardevoir. Sadly enough, the new Pokemon, Tsareena or Bonsweet, whatever the Pokemon's name is supposed to be down here in the bot lane with the Machamp, but instead she decided to go top lane. So Machamp is in a very, very rough spot in this game. So I try to be useful down here, She kind of hurt the whole team, to be honest, because I'm level 4, she stole some of my jungle. You know what I mean? So now we're kind of playing from behind. He gets killed here. It's just one of these things, man. You know what I mean? Like, what do you do in solo queue, you know? But, you know, each their own. For those of you who did not watch the other part of this video completely full, just let you know, Gardevoir has been changed. Her brand new abilities are in the game now, where she gets her abilities a lot earlier than before. Every ability comes up online one level before. So I think right now she's going to be a very, very good contender when it comes to being an S tier Pokemon here soon, when it comes to everyone else's opinion in the metagame and how things change. Because right now, think about this, level 5, right? You come out of that bush for those first bees, you're level 5. Your team, the enemy team, generally speaking, is like level, what, 2, 3, and 4? Roughly around that level. Think about this. Nobody in the game can contest you at bees with Psyshock. No one. You do so much damage, it's not even funny. You literally drop Psyshock at bees. If they want to walk into it, they can walk in and die, right? It's just the way it is. She does so much damage now, because again, she gets to come online so much earlier than before. And I know, think about it. Previously, we were the kid on the playground getting beat up and our lunch money taken. Now we take everyone else's lunch money. Why? Because we come online so much sooner now. It's so cool. You have Gardevoir, you got Garchomp, Mamoswine, we've all had reworks. We're all useful now. I'm not saying you weren't useful per se before, but you know what I mean. Nowadays, you really do damage. You really are in there bullying people around with Psyshock. Future Sight, Moonblast, Psychic, what have you. And don't forget, Psychic also got buffed, but it does more damage. But at the end of the day, we still don't run Psychic, we run Moonblast. Why? Because Moonblast gives you a shield when you level it up to the second stage. And I guarantee a lot of you guys don't know that. But yeah, it gives you a shield, allows you to be a little bit more tankier, and I don't know why we didn't collapse on this Wigglytuff back here. It's 4 of us in the top lane versus, you know, everybody up here currently. Machamp's down there doing jungle farm. Tsareena left to go mid lane. I don't know why they try to force the Rotom instead of rotating and killing this Wigglytuff. I don't get it. But, you know, each their own. I try to be, you know, pay attention and be aware, but it's solo queue. Your team don't pay attention to you half the time. So I end up getting killed. It is what it is. Each their own. Now, for those of you that don't know how this ability, her abilities do work, she has a passive ability called Synchronize. So if you get a burn, a status effect, a slow, what have you, you can pass it on to the enemy Pokemon that hits you with that ability. It has like an internal cooldown of like 9 seconds, give or take. And then you have Psychic, which they buffed recently, which lowers the Pokemon's special defense by like 20%, up to 60%, depending on how long they stay in the area. And then you have your Moonblast, which is our bread and butter. It's a what do you call it? A skill shot stun that gives you a shield once you max it out. And then Psyshock is a phenomenal ability. Okay, it does more damage the longer the enemy Pokemon stays in that ability. And 9 out of 10 inside of a team fight, when you're sitting at Zapdos, we're trying to fight for a goal or fight for objectives. People don't pay attention to Psyshock. They don't. They're in here trying to spam their ability, trying to get kills, right? While meanwhile, you're back here. You know, your position is key with this Pokemon. You're back here throwing out Psyshocks. You're getting free kills out of nowhere. Because Psyshock does so much burst that people disrespect it. Like, I hate to be that guy. But think about it. You guys used to bully Gardevoir so much since her very first, day in Pokemon Unite. She got bullied. Why? Because she doesn't do very much in the early game. Now, she's an early game monster. Now, she's a late game monster. She's a monster throughout the whole entire game after level 5 now. It's crazy. Whereas Future Sight, the way that works is, at level 1, Future Sight, if you hit a target with the Flash Out that Ignite move, yeah buddy! If you hit a target with Future Sight, it halves the cooldown, right? Once you level it up to max, if you hit a target Future Sight, it can reset the cooldown. So, again, but it also gives you movement speed when you land the ability. It's fantastic. I hop back in here, try to help up my Machamp, but therefore I get myself picked off because I try to be a team player, help him out, and I get caught. I mean, I don't know. Possibly I could have walked out of that. I'm not sure. But either way, he gets out. That's fine. It's okay. Because we make a friend later. You know what I mean? It's just like, I help him, he helps me type thing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we get back in our jungle because now they're going to go down there and take out the rest of the spot lane. Hopefully be back in our jungle here after we get these kills if we can. I think I'm going to die here as well. But, no, we got it. We're good. We're good. We're good. But look how much damage Psyshock does, boys. It just does so much burst. And at the end of the day, just because you're running Moonblast too, it gives us that extra survivability. And the way Side Shock works is, if you drop Side Shock and don't move, it will strike the same area 3 times. But Side Shock kind of moves with you and it moves away from you depending on how you're rotating with the ability. So in other words, if you're kiting with the ability, it'll come to you. If you're running towards the target, it'll go away from you. If that makes sense. But again, it does more damage every time it hits an enemy Pokemon or a wild Pokemon or what have you in that area. Now, Gardevoir has a reason to be picked up and played in all tiers. Because before, you could argue she was a D tier, C tier, whatever you wanna say. I get myself caught out here again, but I pop that Unite move, don't get that Cinderace kill. I'm gonna get killed for it, but at the end of the day, he's also dead. So that's fine. It's okay. I try to save Machamp. I still get myself killed again by trying to save Machamp. It's just one of those situations where he also had Unite move. He could have turned that if he wanted to, but he didn't pop it. It is what it is. Because the Zapdos fight, by the way, it's not Zapdos anymore, boys. It's Articuno. Finally, we get a new Pokemon here. A new legendary. I don't know how long it's going to last because we all know Christmas comes and goes. And I think this map isn't here to stay, which is very unfortunate. Like, I get winter vibes just by hopping into it. I want to sit down and just drink hot cocoa, watch Christmas TV shows, movies, what have you. You know, and just have a good time, play Pokemon Unite. But we all know this map's going to disappear. It is what it is, though. Articuno is here, looking fantastic, has new abilities and what have you. I don't think I'm not able to catch her. She's really, really quick with that ability. But still, there's no reason to come down in this bot lane here. I just wanted to make sure she was good. I don't know if anyone was hiding in the bush, gonna get her or what have you. Articuno's popping up here in 2 seconds. Now this is her key moment, right? This is Gardevoir's key moment. Notice I don't have a Unite move up right now, right? But that's okay, because positioning with this Pokemon again is key. Slowbro's fantastic, by the way. Once you hear Cinderace's Unite move noise, just throw a crowd control at him. That's all you have to do. You will interrupt his Unite move. I guarantee you guys don't probably pay attention to this, but this is what happens. As soon as Cinderace yells, throw a crowd control at him. His Unite move will go on cooldown, and he has to recharge it. I think it goes on like 93%, 94%, somewhere around there. Still has to recharge it. It's really, really good. It sucks when it happens to you, but at the end of the day, it's just like, you make that key audible effect, you just might as well just do something about it. We're going to pick you guys off too, because at the end of the day, when you're playing Gardevoir, you are a zone Pokemon. You are an AoE damage dealer. If you can sit here and throw out your crowd control, throw out your damage, while being safe about it, because positioning is key, again, with this Pokemon. You do so much free damage. You really do. Look how long I've been in this fight right here. Since Articuno spawned, I activate Unite move already. I got a couple targets killed. I'm sitting here just rotating, just playing next to my Slowbro, trying to be as close to him as possible. Because again, you don't want to be majorly in the front line. You won't put yourself out too much, you know what I mean? Whereas right here, she could have got me, but Slowbro was on point, landed that ability. Of course, she Unite moves me, and now this is the problem where I'm probably going to get killed here, because she has too much shield for me to take down at this moment in time. But Moonblast does give me a shield, does give her a stun. Sadly enough, Moonblast is on cooldown for 1 more second. I could not get the ability to land on her. She got so lucky there. But you know, hey, we got the Articuno. We did what we were supposed to do. We zoned off enemy Pokemon. We sat there, did damage. Gardevoir is just so much fun now, guys. For all you mains out there, enjoy it. Have fun, revel in it, carry games. This has been Pawseplays. Hopefully you guys smash that like button. Come join that Discord. Make sure you hit that notification bell in the YouTube, in the Discord, to make sure you guys get pinged every time my video goes live. Got brand new content coming out here for Runeterra. Got Rune King coming up here soon, hopefully. And then we have Brilliant Diamond and Pearl Sapphire walkthroughs. Or not Sapphire, you know what I'm talking about. Diamond and Pearl, whatever. In any case, this has been Pawseplays. This menu is fantastic. Gosh, it's so nice. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna head out, guys.